A fire began in one of Titanic's coal bunkers approximately 10 days prior to the ship's departure, and continued to burn for several days into the voyage. So did this fire have anything to do with why it sunk? Was the iceberg solely responsible for the Titanic sinking? Experts believe the Titanic would have survived had they hit the iceberg head-on. Would this be correct? Did they steer the ship too slowly, trying to avoid the iceberg? Some believe the Titanic had been switched before its maiden voyage for its sister ship, the Olympic, which had already been taken out of service and was due to be repaired as it had been damaged colliding with HMS Hawe, and then they intentionally sank it to claim on the insurance. Is there any truth to this? When the Titanic was pictured while being built, it had 14 evenly spaced portholes, but when it left Southampton on its maiden voyage on April 10, 1912, it had 16 unevenly spaced portholes, exactly the same as the Olympic. If the Titanic wasn't switched, why were the portholes changed on the Titanic to the same as the Olympics? When the Olympic was taken out of service in 1935, it was stripped and broken down, and panelling and pieces of wood from the ship were used in the White Swan Hotel. On the panelling it shows the number 401, but this number was given to the Titanic. Olympic's number was 400. Which ship's panelling was used in the White Swan Hotel, the Titanic's or the Olympics? JP Morgan cancelled his trip on the Titanic at the last minute, feigning illness, yet was seen in France 2 days later, seemingly in perfect health. JP Morgan also has 7 valuable bronze statues removed 1 hour before the ship left Southampton. Why did he do this? Did he know the ship would sink? Bruce Ismay's wife and children also cancelled their trip on the Titanic, citing ill health, then also seen on a motoring holiday in Wales. Was Bruce Ismay in on a plot to switch and sink the ship?
Yes. Yes.
Another piece of evidence that the Titanic was switched for the Olympic and sunk for an insurance scam was the SS Californian was able to find coal during a coal shortage and left London with no passengers, having sold no tickets, despite there being hundreds of people wanting to cross the Atlantic and carrying a stash of blankets and warm clothes on board. The captain wasted no time in getting to the North Atlantic and was one of 6 ships within a 140 miles radius of the Titanic when it hit the iceberg. Did the captain of the SS Californian know, before setting off, that the Titanic, or Olympic if it was switched, would run into difficulties?